What is curiosity marketing? Is it dead? Can you still use it? How can you use it, and why you should use it and when you should not use it? So if this is something that you're curious about, please keep on watching. So what is curiosity marketing? So curiosity marketing is basically a marketing strategy where you create content on your social media to pick interest, to pick curiosity from your audience, so that then in return they come to you to ask you questions and to learn more about the products that you're marketing or maybe your business opportunities. A lot of people have a love-hate relationship with curiosity marketing. There is a huge part of people that hate it, absolutely do not like it. They think it's shady. They think, we should be upfront about the products that we're using and, the companies that we're with. And other group of people love curiosity marketing, and this is basically the marketing strategy that they use all the time, and it really does work for them. So I would say I'm in the middle, in between these two groups of people, and explain why. I think it's not dead. I think you can still use it, and quite successfully, but you have to use it with caution. You have to use it in a way so that your audience does not get tired of it. You have to know when to use it and how to use it properly so that you do not push people away. You do not want constantly have people come to you for answers or on everything that you're posting about. This is just going to make people tired. This is just going to make people be turned off by your content and maybe even cause unfollowing you. But if you use it in the right way, it can work magic for your business. I want to say that it doesn't have to be shady. You just need to know the situations when it can be used and how exactly you can use it. So before we talk about how you can be using curiosity marketing right now, I want to say why you should be using curiosity marketing and give you some of the reasons. So you want people to get the accurate information from the source, which means from you. There are a lot of the times when we share the name of the company, when we share the name of the product, what do people do? They do what's more convenient for them that doesn't require them to start a conversation. What do? They go to Google, they go to YouTube, and what do they find? They probably are going to find something negative, right? They're going to find the article is going to be at the very top of the feed that is going to say, this is a scam, this is a scheme, run, don't look back, it's harmful. We all know that the anti-MLM industry is huge and booming, right? And that's how people are making money. We all know that there are people that are preying on the network marketing industry, and the fact that a lot of people are searching for, whether the products, whether the companies, and these people have turned it into a legitimate business model. So they find trending topics, they make a negative blog article or a negative YouTube video, they put in some really catchy title, and they put all the misinformation, all the wrong things, all the bad stuff that's very icky to scare people away. So people are naturally drawn into all the negative stuff, right? Like if you have two articles, one positive, one negative, on the same topic, which one are you going to read first? The negative one, right? So in order for us to avoid losing people like that and getting them into the rabbit hole of all the negative misinformation that is out there, you want them to come to you as the source and to really give them the right information and the facts so that they can make up the right decisions. If after the conversation with you they still decide to go to YouTube and Google, at least they see the two sides of the same coin, right? At least they do not get the negative first. And if they do find something negative, they can always come to you and say, hey, here's what I found. And then you can always explain to them, this is not true. Here's how I'm going to educate you about the actual factual information, right? So at least it gives you the fighting chance, and it gives people a chance to know the actual facts, the information that is correct and that is supported by some data, by clinical studies, or whatever it is that you have in your toolbox, right? But if you plaster, you know, the name of your company, the name of the products that you're selling all the time, people don't even have to start a conversation with you. All they're gonna do is Google, YouTube, and find something negative, and you don't even know who you lost along the way because those conversations never happened. So in order for people to come to you and get the factual information, you want to maybe use this curiosity tactic so that you can actually get them the right facts, the information that they deserve to have before they make up their mind. Another reason why you would want to use curiosity marketing is so that you know that this particular person is interested. This particular person is curious about this product or this business. Sometimes people, when you're giving them all information, people don't even ask questions. They will keep watching you forever. You won't even know who is watching you because they're curious about your opportunity or your product. I use this, you know, the curiosity marketing tactic a lot when I joined a brand new company in pre-launch, right? So I would be excited, I would be sharing some facts, I would be sharing some information without telling people what company it is. And that worked amazing for me. I had people coming to me asking me questions, and there were a few people that said, oh my gosh, I just couldn't Google it anywhere. I didn't know where it was. I was trying to find all this information and I just did not know what it was. So I had to come to you. And then after the conversations with me, they joined my team, right? So the thing is that when you create that curiosity and people cannot find information elsewhere, they just have to reach out to you. Because if they're constantly thinking about it and every day you show up and share something new and you're super excited, people are dying to know what it is. So this gives you a chance to realize, to understand who are those people that want to know more. You just get to know the people that are curious about what you're doing. When would be good times like to use curiosity marketing, and when it would not be making any sense to be using curiosity marketing? So the first thing I want to say is, let's say for example you joined something new. You joined a company that nobody really knows about. Maybe it's a company that's in pre-launch. You started something new, or maybe joined a new affiliate something. There's not much information out there about, and the only way for people to find out about what it is through you. It makes a lot of sense, okay? And I feel like people underestimate the power of curiosity marketing, especially when it comes to launching something new, launching new companies. A lot of the times, if you put out, you know, the name of the company right away, you just don't get the conversations even started, right? People would go to Google, people will find out that their third cousin on their mother's side just signed up, and they will come to them, right? So they don't even know how amazing you are, how great of a leader you are, how much information, how much passion you have for this business, right? So you're kind of selling yourself short if you're plastering the name of the company, the name of the brand that you just joined right away without riding that curiosity wave. And I tell people, especially in the very beginning when information is scarce about what they're doing, ride that curiosity wave as long as you possibly can. When I joined Awakened in pre-launch, I got so much interest. I got so many people to join my team and to buy the product right in the curiosity wave, because I was posting the facts, I was posting the information without telling people what the company is, and people had to come to me. People had to ask me questions. And then once we started the conversation, they saw the heart, they saw the passion, they saw how much I care about them, about making the right decision, if it would be a good fit for them. Did everybody join me? No, but a lot of people did because of that initial exposure, because of that question, what is it? Send me more information. I would love to watch the video that you're talking about, right? So that curiosity sparked so many conversations. That curiosity basically brought so many people to me, into my organization, and a lot of my people that joined me used the same tactic for the longest time. Does it still make sense with Awakened? Yes, it does. And if you're joining a brand new company in pre-launch, it still makes sense to create some sort of curiosity. And like I said, ride the curiosity wave as long as you can, because it makes sense. Now, for example, if you join the company, if you're working for a company that has been around for years, like it's been around for 30 years, 10 years, everybody knows this. Like, let's say, for example, with Monat, love Monat, amazing company, amazing products, right? Would it make sense for me to cover the bottle of shampoo, to cover the name, to not, you know, tell people what company I'm working with? No, because everybody knows Monat sells shampoo. Everybody knows Monat now. It doesn't make any sense to be trying to create curiosity around the company that has already existed for the longest time. No, in this case, when your company has been around for the longest time or for a few years already and people know about it, it makes sense to be loud and proud about the brand that you represent, about what you stand for. It makes sense to wear, you know, the logos of the company. It makes sense to show the products, because this way you're just establishing more trust with people. And if you were like covering it up, and that's being a little bit shady, that is presented as shady. So in this respect, I feel like curiosity marketing does not make sense anymore. It's just not a right thing to do. So I would say curiosity marketing makes sense when you're, you know, joining a brand new company and not many people know about this. So you're basically the only source that can tell them about this company. When the company has been around for a long time, it probably does not make much sense to create the curiosity, because a lot of people probably know what you're talking about. Another way when you can be using curiosity marketing is when your company relaunching something new and you got a chance to try it out and you got a chance to, you know, use this product, and you can be just talking about the benefits of this product that you've been using, the benefits of, you know, the problems that it can solve for people. Show, you know, maybe your own personal results with this product. So something that is very, very new, not many people know about this. You can create a few different posts or stories using a little bit of curiosity marketing, maybe not necessarily covering the, you know, the name of the brand, because people probably already know what company you represent. But if there is like a new product coming out, new technology, new something, it makes a little bit of sense to use a little bit of curiosity, and that you can spark the interest so that people would come to you and ask you questions. I think in these two scenarios, it still makes sense. Like I said, new company and new products that are launching. I think this is like a perfect scenario for still using the curiosity marketing. So now, how can you use curiosity marketing? What are some of the ways in which you can spark that interest to make your people come to you? First thing that you want to do is, before each post, you want to create a great hook. And a hook is pretty much a sentence or a phrase or a combination of words that would be very appealing and spark that interest in people, right? So that they would be then inclined to read the entire post, or to watch the whole reel, or watch it many times, or watch the entire story, and maybe reach out to you. So a great hook would normally come with maybe a question, or something that, you know, like a problem that you pinpoint that, you know your audience is struggling with and you have a solution to. Like, so think about something that would spark your interest. What were the words that sparked your interest before you joined your company? You probably joined somebody. You joined somebody for a reason. You probably saw a post on social media, or somebody reached out to you, or whichever way, right? So there was some kind of hook for you to want to ask questions, to want to get more information. Like for me, for example, the hook for me to join Awakened was a post from a stranger on social media saying brand new company launching in USA and Canada. So for me, that was like brand new network marketing company. That's already what I'm doing. They're launching in 2 countries at the same time, USA and Canada. I want to know more. Okay, so though that hook, that initial sentence made me stop and reach out to my friend now, like who I didn't know, and ask her questions. So make sure that this is something that you are doing. Good hooks are going to bring you a lot of people. The next way to use curiosity marketing is, like, let's say when you have a product that you're launching or something new that's coming you want to talk about, but you do not want to mention the name just yet. Talk about the key features and what it does for people. Like, what kind of problems does it solve? What are the key points that you know are going to spark interest? Oh my gosh, this magic cream has helped me get rid of my under eye circles, or like it erased all my wrinkles. Key features, something that it helps with, you know, the problems that it solves for people that you know your audience struggles with. So you can use that in your posts, in your stories, in your reels. Talk about the problems that the business solve. Be brief, but feature like little points that you know people would point out right away. Maybe something that, you know, the entire industry doesn't have. Maybe this company is introducing something completely new. So pinpoint those things. Same thing stands for the products, right? If you know that the majority of products that are similar have like something, you know, this, and you have something in your product that makes them, like, this product stand out from the crowd, you might want to pinpoint that and say, okay, well, these creams have retinols and blah, 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 but here we have this unicorn formula that blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Just kind of like using the comparison, but in a nice way, in a good way, not bashing other products, not bashing other companies. Another thing that you could be using in your curiosity post is bridging the gap between the current reality and their desired reality, right? So when you're talking about, oh my gosh, I used to struggle with this, like I couldn't fall asleep, like it was just like I was tossing and turning, I could hear everything, you know, my kids were doing in their bedrooms. If they were coughing, I would wake up, and like I was just such a sound sleeper, I would wake up super tired, brain fog, blah, blah, blah. And then after using this product, holy moly, like I sleep through the night, I do not toss and turn, I wake up, and I'm just giving you an example, right? So see, I bridged the gap between the existing reality, which sucks, like where you have some existing problems, and the reality that is amazing, right? Like the reality that there's their desired outcome in, right? So bridge that gap, and you don't necessarily have to like tell what the product is, but you can tell them, okay, this product helped me do this. This product or this business has helped me to come from this to this. This creates curiosity. This creates, I wonder what she's doing. I wonder what company she's with. I wonder what product is. And so it does start conversations. It makes people come to you and ask questions. So just to sum everything up, I want to say that curiosity marketing is not dead. Curiosity marketing still exists, and you can still successfully use it, but you have to use it sparingly. You have to know when to use it and how to use it properly so it's not shady. You can captivate more people. You can spark more conversations, and you can actually see who is really interested in what you have to offer. So those potential people that otherwise you might have missed, maybe never have guessed that they're even curious about your opportunity or your product, never have identified. This way it just helps you to identify these people, and this gives you invitation to share what you have to offer with these people because they are coming to you. So hopefully this video was useful, and if you do have an opinion about curiosity marketing, please leave them in the comment or just send me an email. I'm always curious to see what you have to say. If you're still curious to learn more about how to work with me, text business to the number on the screen. I'll be super happy to share that information with you. And if you made it so far into this video without being subscribed to my channel still, please consider subscribing. Turn on the bell notification button if you like this kind of content, because I do post every single week about network marketing, social selling, beauty, fashion, all the good stuff. So, and if you would like to stay connected on social media, I do have Instagram. It's right here on the screen for you, so you can go follow me. And I do have a blog which you can check out, read more information again about myself, about what I do. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one.